good morning. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to all subscribers. We're here at Monticello. Miguel was supposed to call to get us parking spots, and he forgot to call back. Thank God the guy's nice enough to let us drive in and take up a slot. Like, we've taken up this whole road. Stuart, styling the new haircut. I like it. Love it.
Looking out for people.
Yeah, where's Heath? Oh, Heath is right over here. And I'm looking for a transponder charger. It's extremely cold, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably gonna miss practice because the track doesn't look like it's gonna be dried up in time. So we'll see. And then Matt, is that a rental?
Hey.
Where's your truck? You wrecked it?
No. I bought it with a dent, and so they said they're gonna fix it for free. So it's there.
So Matt ended up upgrading to a truck, Chevy 1500, just like us, badass, cool, I know. And then he's getting the truck worked on. So that's only a face a mother can love. It looks like he's struggling for some reason. All right, let me get off of here. Let's get set up. Don't forget, subscribe, like, and share. Subscribe, like, and share. Catch you guys on track. Well, we found a parking spot. Oh man, my bad. Found a good parking spot. Thanks to the guys here at Monticello. And then we're pretty much set up, and I actually came prepared, so I might make it to practice. I don't know, debating on how slick the track is. I might go out there, put it around just to see the track layout, but going full speed, probably not gonna happen, but it's gonna be a good video. I hope I don't wreck it.
Chris comment, is that yours? And I was gonna say, Chris.
Chris, we love you. The GoPro's been acting up, so I don't know if practice got caught on that or not. Miguel just shows up, steals all my oil, pays for nothing, and then complains about everything. So first practice in the books. I got waxed pretty bad, so did a couple adjustments just to the motor, and then got popped some tires on and sent it in. We were supposed to be in driver's meeting. We're heading over there now. When it's free, it doesn't worry about the oil. Here we are for qualifying at Monticello, Florida. What a beautiful track, excellent layout, really fun. Didn't get as much practice time in. Track was damp when I did the practice session, but definitely got a good understanding of the layout. But I was tiptoeing around still. The draft is worth a lot here, so goal in qualifying is use the draft as much as I can, and then basically get going. In the end, I just didn't get a good qualifying session because I was tiptoeing around a lot. And I really, here I'm making a big mistake. I should have backed off, all right? But I wanted to be like behind Austin because Austin was quick. So I wanted to get a tow from him. So I was trying to get up to him. But really, in the end, I should have really backed off and gotten a better run and left a gap. There's no bump drafter for qualifying in CKNA. So you got to be really careful on how close you get. So this was just me, being impatient, being dumb. Really, I should have waited and got a tow off the 80, but that didn't happen. I decided to battle with him, which was extremely dumb on my part. So if you're in qualifying, don't battle, get smart, get a tow. I get by the 80, but then I'm not close enough to Austin to get a really good tow. So I basically just screwed myself over on the qualifying session. So I was all by myself. I wasn't fast enough like some other people to run by myself and lay down a really good lap time. I was still figuring stuff out. Towards the end, I got it figured out. I picked up a lot of time. But at the beginning, it took me a second to really learn the track. Some of the guys out there helped me, like Kalen Brown. I told him I was braking going into the, I call it the fishbowl, but, the showcase, where the heck you guys call it, carousel. He told me, no, you don't really have to brake. And then everywhere else, James gave me some advice to turn in later on some sections of the track, carry more speed, and then I was just overdriving in this last chicane. So, just down, here's some information. Coming down to the start-finish line, Coming down for the white flag, right here, you want to get into brakes early, then get out early, and then roll the momentum through the turn. You're flat out here. It is a very fast track, like I said. These little chicanes don't mean anything. You're flat out. I'm barely even turning. Coming up to the top of the crest, by the time I finally understood, I would go in tighter because my car kept washing out if I went in wider. So I go in tighter, do a slight lift, send it in, hold it wide open, and then from here, you're flat out again. Flat on this little short little left-hander kink. This is really the only technical part of the track, really, this little left-hander, which is pretty cool. Then you want to carry as much momentum and speed as you could. That was the whole goal. The whole point was carry momentum and speed. And this double right-hander was crucial on getting it right, because this is the slowest turn throughout the whole track, and you could feel the struggle. Now, the gears were helping me out because I was 2 teeth lower than Austin, but he wasn't pulling me out of the turn. So I give that to the sharp design gear, and that runoff is what cost me to P7. Miguel's saying how good the kart felt. He's just a second off of Dylan. Then we don't even know if Dylan's the fastest. 9/10. I am clearly a second off the fast guy. Matt ran a 1:10.5. So we gotta find some speed. Shouldn't be too hard. We got a couple sessions left today. It's all about the draft. I'm not in the same gear as Matt at all, so I'm gonna add a couple teeth and hope for the best. Let's send it. So sorry to say, this is pre-final and the only race that was able to be recorded. The GoPro was having issues and I didn't even get the whole pre-final in. So I thought I'd put the whole race up and talk you through my process. Here, starting P7, starting right behind the 80. Get a good run up on the inside, which due to the gearing did not help out too well. They got a really good run on the outside of the turn. It was all about carrying momentum, getting around. So I fall back a couple places, probably down to P9, and I was, shuffling around. But at the very beginning of the race, just don't worry, don't panic. It's a very long race, 10 laps, which is great because give us plenty of time. And it's a drafting track, and you know how the 206 class is. If someone gets a little bit sideways or they start battling a little bit, it brings the whole pack back in. Coming up to his left-hander, I did not expect Austin to make this type of move so early. He sends it up on the inside. So now I'm thinking to myself, if he's willing to make a move this early on me, maybe I can push him past a couple people and he'll make the move, and then I just help him out of the corner. That's really the best way to do it. Coming out of this track was go in, make the move, and then have someone help you get out of the corner due to the gearing. My car was really good this last little section. I would back up that first left-hander and get a good run out, and then right here I'm going to give Austin a bump. He's going to send it on the inside. I knew if I give him any little help, he would go for the position. And then I was going to try to chase it. We were going to try to chase down the lead pack. So 2 karts are quicker than 1, definitely at this track. And there's no way I could run away with it or try to make moves on my own. I had to find a good drafting partner, and I decided to follow him around. He had much more top end than I did. I had a better bottom end. I was taking the line differently through here. I got better as the day went on. I learned how to drive the track better. I learned how to make a couple different moves. In the tighter section, my kart was doing really well. It wasn't spot on yet because I had some different rims on. I was just trying some different things out. But I really didn't change anything from the Pompano setup. At the end of the weekend, I ended up back on my Pompano setup. Same setup, same everything. Didn't touch the kart. It was extremely weird because I'm usually tinkering on the chassis, but I didn't have to do anything except for look at it. Like I said, this little fast section here, I was really quick coming up, and then I'd just get behind and try to start pushing as much as I could to get him up. Coming up here, Austin locks up the brakes right before we go into a turn. I get into the back of him, and he goes a little bit wide due to Kalen spinning out. And then I find myself with Ruben Cherries, and you guys know Ruben Cherries is quick. So if I was going to be able to work with him, we can make a effort to try to chase down the top 3 and move forward. It was definitely going to be a really good race. Here we're sitting 5th and 6th. Matt is right in front of us, and then we got some fast guys up ahead. And it was just basically trying to hit your marks, be super smooth, don't try to make any mistakes, and work with someone to move forward. Monticello is a great track, don't get me wrong. And yes, there's nothing around the area, but CKNA brought in some facilities to help out. And then Tallahassee's not that far down the road. We end up staying with Matt. And Tallahassee is a great place with plenty of places to go. So if you're ever in the Monticello area, if you want to check out a track, which is freaking fun, definitely check out Monticello. Like I said, that kink right there, I was much quicker in that section because I would give up that left-hander. I would just slow it down going in and then power through in the back half. I was, driving my regular line like I usually do, so I was keeping the turns tighter, which was hurting me. I should have kept it wider and sprung through the turns, but as old habits die hard. Right here, I was taking it tighter, contemplating it, but I would lose the rear end just slightly at times, so it was hard to stay up in that section. Like I said, the kart was there, but it's just like slightly just lose the rear end at some points, and it was just, once you lose anything, it just kills the momentum. There's no power to pull us out of it. So Cherish also is an aggressive passer, so I know if he saw any daylight, I was going to help him push through. And if we could have caught up to Matt and worked with him, and then it would have been us three. But I think Matt had a different gearing than all of us. Maybe he was up a tooth. He just couldn't keep up in the tight section. Real fast everywhere else, but just in the high-speed section, the tight section was fine. Right here, he was a little wide. If I was Matt, I would just slide in behind Chairs instead of trying to battle it out. They get into it. I end up going with Chairs, and then Matt slides in right behind me. So definitely, I'll just backed out of it. Especially, there's no way that two carts would have been just as fine. And then if he would have glanced back, he'd have seen me there. I'll let him slide in. But we end up getting together, and I think we end up dropping Matt, Rubens, and myself. So it was really hard because we really needed him as well to try to chase down the top three. And after that, we just got stuck. Like, we couldn't gain on them at all. They weren't pulling away, and we weren't gaining. So it was pretty bad. I thought we could catch up to third because they looked like they kept dropping third from time to time, but then third would suck back up. But it was just like we were just stuck right then and there. It was a good race. I had a lot of fun. Stuck right behind Ruben's bumper. Like you said right there, bam. Just basically give up that first left-hander and then speed through the right-hander. Keep your car under control, and it was fine. I was trying to do the best I could to roll through the turns. I know I was a couple teeth down, so I should have probably added a couple tooth. I found out the gearing Sunday. Definitely it was not. Saturday I kept playing with 2 teeth. I kept going more top speed, more top speed, more top speed instead of the other way around. And I think it's because the gears from Sharp kind of hurt me in a way that I was able to keep up in the tight section so well because those mini gears were allowing me to do such a good drive, but it was just too much top end. Once I geared to the same as everybody else, coming out of turns, this thing was a rocket. Those gears would help just the motor spool up so much easier, and then I could just tell the difference. You watch the next video on Sunday that comes out, it just sucks right up. And then right here, like as long as I stay in the draft, the car was handling so well that it couldn't pull away. And there was part of the track I was doing better anyway. So it was a good race. I had fun. I had a blast. Just wish I would have gotten a better start and gotten up there better. But, I ended up P4, made a move in the end. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry about the lack of content, but wait until the next one. I got plenty more to come. Guys, let me say this. The finals are in the books and not go our way, at least for me. Miguel and I both got P5. Matt's a little upset because I didn't send him. I left him in the dust.
Yes, you did. The biggest hypocrite I know.
Hey, I'm hoping my GoPro got all the video because it was a really good day.
Yeah, so Miguel got good video of the finals. I did not get video of the finals. What happened at the start is
I thought
I
2
was.
seconds.
Let me tell you, I was pushing a 511.
Always telling everybody everything.
No, I'm saying I want
somebody to take a photo with me.
So there's a controversy at the beginning of the race, and first of all, in the pits, I was joking, saying I'm gonna pass everybody going to turn 1. I joke. If words hurt you, I apologize. I know this is a very sensitive generation we're in. Secondly, I was trying to help the 511, but when I saw him go wide, I backed off.
Thumbs down.
Right? I backed off, and I got hit again from behind, and then pushed him wide again. But I went to last place. I didn't block anybody.
You did.
Then he wrecked by himself. Well, actually, not by himself. He took out a couple people around him. But he is the cleanest driver on grid. Don't get upset.
We lost that subscriber.
And then father figure decided to hop the fence.
Yeah. Let's just not get into everything that happened. All right. So tomorrow's a whole new day. I don't have to apologize for anything. I drove my ass off and got back up to P5. So hopefully I get top 3 tomorrow. Hopefully I figured out the gearing situation. I had a blast today. Excellent event. Let's do it all again tomorrow. Congratulations to Dylan. He was fast today because Miguel was pushing him.
Because I was finally able to stay up.
I was shocked. I was like, is Dylan waiting for Miguel? That's what I thought. I was like, is Dylan waiting for Miguel to push him? But good job to him. I think he ended up P3 in the light race, and then P2 in the
Yeah, sir. You always want
medium race. All right, good job to him. Congratulations to Colin Warren for the win, and Brandon Jerseycraft for his win as well.
Yeah.
Overall, good day. Let's get back to tomorrow. Catch you guys on track.